What's good, YouTube? My name is Coach. I just first, before we begin, want to give a huge shout out and thank you to everyone who's been liking, subscribing, and commenting on these videos. YouTube's algorithm has been noticing the number of views and people watching and all of these things, and we're almost at 200 subscribers, and we've been up here for 2 months. So I genuinely want to appreciate all the support all of you have been giving to me, and more importantly, because of your effort, a lot of not just my Magic the Gathering content is getting to people, but more importantly, my life coaching content is getting to people. And I think that that's the content that's what changes people's lives. So I genuinely want to appreciate it and understand that by liking and commenting and subscribing, all of you are quite literally making a difference in the lives of people who play Magic the Gathering. So thank you, seriously, thank you so much. So in today's episode, we're going to be talking about forgiveness, how forgiveness can change your life, how forgiveness can change the lives of other people, and how to understand forgiveness and cultivate forgiveness as a skill, because forgiveness is something you have to practice. Forgiveness is patience, and by recognizing and understanding what forgiveness is, you can, in a moment, quite literally, forgive other people in your life and forgive yourself, more importantly, so that you can let go of the things that are no longer necessary so that you can move forward and be your healthiest version of yourself. When we talk about life, it's actually really easy to trespass against other people or do bad things to other people. It's easy because generally people live life from a perspective where they're unaware of the reality around them. If they live from a reality or perspective that they only perceive themselves, they have no idea how they influence the emotions of people around them. It actually is a high level of thinking to be able to perceive the people around you and understand that it takes many years of school or just a person with great parents in order to allow a child or individual to perceive the emotional reality of the people around them. That's a high level of thinking. Let's understand that the majority of people lack that skill. Let's accept that and accept that bad things will always happen. People will always trespass against one another. So if people trespass against you, who's to say that it couldn't happen? If you trespass against another person, who's to say that that couldn't happen? What's most important is how you react afterwards. Because as long as you develop an awareness of trespassing against other people, you may feel remorse. And if you feel remorseful for the actions that you commit, now you're in this place where you feel bad. And in order to remove remorse or to remove that bad feeling, a person may want to apologize for the things that they've done. And apology is the first step to forgiveness. From the perspective of you yourself trespassing against another individual, you can't choose whether someone forgives you or not. That's on them. Remember, forgiveness is a skill. The only thing you can do, the only power that you have from your perspective is to apologize. Just to basically tell them, hey, I am remorseful for what happened. I want you to know that I'm apologizing for it, and that's all I can do. Now, you are allowed to do whatever you want to do with the rest of this. Because as long as you put that out there and you allow almost life to be aware that that's your situation and that's where you are, you can move forward. And after you move forward, what do you do next? To apologize is to express your remorse. If I asked you, did you forgive yourself? Or can you forgive yourself? Can you forgive yourself? Because if you forgive yourself, that's how you eliminate any negative emotion. What does it mean to forgive yourself? How do you forgive yourself? because what happened because it was ultimately always going to happen. Because the reality is that a person may have lived their life a certain way up to that point. So there was no other option but for what happened. Actions lead to results. In order to forgive yourself, you have, and also forgive other people, you have to give them a reason why it's okay that they did what they did. You have to say, oh, that's why that happened. You have to be able to look at yourself and look at other people and say, they had no other choice but to react and act that way. That's the only way you're going to be able to forgive someone. And more importantly, forgive yourself. Give yourself a reason why you did what you did. And suddenly, once you give yourself that reason, what are the actions I can take going forward that are going to allow me to be free from acting that way again? And as long as you move forward and take the actions that are necessary so that you are free from that result, you've learned your lesson. Because every time you perform that action that's going to allow you to be free from that result, you reinforce a new level of confidence within you that states that you can live comfortably knowing that you will always be free from that moment and experience for the rest of your life because of your new habitual actions that lead to more positive results in the future. So everything in life is about the actions that you take. And it all leads to a place of positivity. I, right now, can slam my hand on the table 3 times. And I can tell myself, because I'm going to slam my hand on the table right now 3 times, I'm going to be as healthy as I can possibly be for the rest of my life, and I will live till I'm 113 years old. Now, because I did that, am I any healthier than I was before? No, I'm not. But the reality is because I stated that the result from that action, I'm programming my brain to seek the experiences that are going to allow me to create the result that I stated prior to me slamming my hand on the table. So if you can act and do one thing and then state that this one thing is going to create this result, that is how you manifest change or create change within yourself. Because your brain will suddenly, like I said before, seek the experiences that will create the result. If you want to lose weight, if you want to eat healthy, find the actions that are going to take you there. It could actually be about it. It could be something completely random. However, you just have to believe that by performing whatever action you're going to perform is going to bring you to your desired result. And as long as you do that, everything else will fall in place. Remember that in order to do that, you have to forgive yourself. And you forgive yourself by giving yourself a reason, an excuse, and saying that it's okay that you did what you did because now you're acting differently. Okay? So if you enjoyed this video, you can like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you enjoy content like this. If you thought anything about this, leave it in the comment section below. I would genuinely appreciate to read your comments and to hear what you think. And if you know anybody who may be going through situations like this, you can share this with them. And if you know anybody that may need a life coach, listen, I'm literally just receiving messages from people here online. I'm life coaching for free. Every person that I help helps me help other people in the future. So I genuinely appreciate people opening up to me and just talking to me, you know? Always remember, eat healthy, okay? Work out every single day. And most importantly, believe in yourself, all right? Peace.